Hello, everybody. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. We're not doing the betas because I haven't played any of the Hello Neighbor 1 betas, only the Hello Neighbor 2 betas, and because I don't really want to play the Hello Neighbor 1 betas. Okay, so first in the ranking, we are going to do Hello Neighbor 1 pre-alpha. So with the pre-alpha, the game is very fun. It's definitely unfinished, but it's a pre-alpha. It's definitely very scary, so it's good in the scariness. I have noticed a few bugs, but like I said, it's a pre-alpha. But the puzzles are good. It's pretty short of a game, but like I said, it's a pre-alpha. So I think I'm gonna give this a solid B tier. Okay, next up we have Hello Neighbor Alpha 1. So Hello Neighbor Alpha 1 I feel is it's much better than the pre-alpha. It has a lot more content, more puzzles. The neighbor's AI is much better. It's still very scary. So I think this goes in B tier as well. I think they're on pretty the same level in my opinion. Okay, next up we have Hello Neighbor 1 Alpha 2. Now, Alpha 2 is one of my favorite alphas. As I feel it's. I don't really like the fact that Mr. Peterson is very fast. He's a little fast, which makes it so it's not as enjoyable. But the puzzles, I easily remember them. It's a lot of fun exploring. So, I think it's a really good game. I think I'm gonna give it an A tier. Okay, so now we're moving on to the stage where Hello Neighbor started to become more like the full release. It started getting to what Hello Neighbor full release will be. So with Hello Neighbor Alpha 3, I like the game. It's a little difficult. I haven't beaten the game without speedrunning, so I can't really say about the gameplay. I have tried. It's very difficult. I feel with Mr. Peterson, especially with it being nighttime, it just makes it's very scary. They did a great job with the horror aspect, but with the game aspect, it's a little confusing. Some stuff I don't really like. It's not glitchy enough for it to be fun, but it's not glitchy enough for it to be fun. So I think I'm gonna give this C tier. Okay, so this is the last Hello Neighbor 1 Alpha. Hello Neighbor 1 Alpha 4. Alpha 4, I actually didn't really like it. It wasn't as fun as Alpha 3. It wasn't as fun as any of the other alphas to me. It was very glitchy, and once I got to the second floor and above, I didn't really notice him much, so yeah, I'm gonna give this C tier. Okay, so now we're on the full release version of Hello Neighbor 1. Now, you might think with the closest to Hello Neighbor 1 in art style and gameplay kind of being in C tier, this one wouldn't do great. But this game, the physics and the glitchiness of the AI of Mr. Peterson, it's just a really fun time. It has a lot of content. When you play it normally, it's not that fun. It's not that fun playing the storyline. It's kind of confusing. But when you actually stop trying to take it seriously and actually just start abusing the bugs, start flying around, make Mr. Peterson fly around, it's a lot of fun and you could play for hours just doing that. So I'm gonna give this S tier. Okay, so now we're moving on to the Hello Neighbor 2 alphas. So with the pre-alpha, Hello Guest. So, Hello Guest is an amazing game. It is so fun, it's scary, it's fun. I had a little bit of trouble figuring out how to beat it, but I still ended up beating it. It's the best thing about it is that if you don't follow what you're supposed to be doing, like doing everything like the puzzles, you still have the ability to work the night shift. The guest is chasing after you, catching the vandals. It's just really a lot of fun. So, I think Hello Guest gets S tier. Okay, so now we have Hello Neighbor 2 Alpha 1. Alpha 1 is a very fun game. It is definitely glitchy with the guest. I'm just sad that they removed the whole night shift thing. I think that was a really good part of Hello Guest, but it's still a fun game. It's pretty buggy with the guest, his ragdoll. well, it gets a little annoying at times with the security system, at least for me. So I'm gonna give Hello Neighbor 2 Alpha 1 A or B, A or B, or A or B. I think I'm gonna go B tier. Okay, so now we have Hello Neighbor 2 Alpha 1.5. So with Hello Neighbor 2 Alpha 1.5, in my opinion, it's not as good as Hello Neighbor 2 Alpha 1. I feel like I didn't like the whole candy thing. I felt it was very hard to gather all that, especially with the houses. So I didn't really have fun with it. I know others have, but I didn't really. So I'm gonna give this C tier. Okay, now we have the Hello Neighbor 2 demo. Now, the demo, in my opinion, was pretty good. It had good content. My favorite thing about it was how easy it was to speedrun, because it was very glitchy, like you could just clip out of the van, clip into the basement, done. It has good content, it's easy to beat it without using glitches. Like, Mr. Peterson, I feel like unless he's not asleep, then he's gonna be pretty difficult to avoid. But at the same time, it's a really fun game. The puzzles aren't too difficult. There's not so much content that it feels overwhelming. And as soon as you get in the basement, that's it. So I think this gets a solid A tier. Okay, last up in the Hello Neighbor 2 series is Hello Neighbor 2 Full Game. Now, Hello Neighbor 2 Full Game, it's a good game. It's really fun. I have many hours on it, but this is excluding any mods. I feel like without mods, Hello Neighbor 2 wouldn't be as fun. So, just the base game isn't as fun. It's glitchy, the AIs often get stuck. Some of the puzzles are pretty easy to solve, some I had much difficulty trying to figure out, but it was a fun game. I feel like the storyline was much better. I could more easily understand what was happening, with Mr. Peterson and Aaron. And I like the fact that they changed it from being because in Hello Neighbor 1, I feel like the whole thing is the basement, but now in Hello Neighbor 2, it's about the attic, which I think is a cool thing, how they're basically opposites. So yeah, it's not, even though it is buggy, it's not as buggy as Hello Neighbor 1 because of the physics. The physics aren't that good. Most of the objects you can't even pick up or move. And it's just not as fun. The AIs can't really roam as much. They're just stuck to their own place. And it's not as fun as Hello Neighbor 1, but it's a good game. I'm gonna give it A tier. Okay, so now we have Hello Neighbor 3 Prototype 1. Now, with Hello Neighbor 3, I feel like has a lot of potential. It has a lot of potential, a lot more potential than I feel the others had. Except maybe Hello Neighbor 1, Pre-Alpha, and Alpha 1. And those had a lot of potential to be an amazing top-notch, top-tier game. And with Hello Neighbor 3, I feel that way. I wouldn't get my hopes up to expect it to be the greatest game in a long time. It's definitely probably gonna beat all the other Hello Neighbor games. But from the prototypes, I think it's probably gonna do very well. So with Prototype 1, you could tell it was a prototype. It was fun for a little bit. I didn't have it fun playing it over and over again. It wasn't as fun. It doesn't have much replayability. It's a good game. I could definitely tell they're in prototype stage, but remember, prototype is even earlier than pre-alpha. Prototype is way back. So, for the prototype, I think it's a pretty good game for being a prototype. I'm gonna give it C tier. Now, Hello Neighbor 3 Prototype 2. Prototype 2 was insane. When it first released, I feel like it was such a big jump from Prototype 1 to Prototype 2. If you told me Prototype 2 was one of the latest alphas of the game, and they're about to release the betas and the full game, I would believe you. It was really big at first. After a while of playing, it wasn't as fun. There wasn't much to do. I didn't really have fun. You couldn't mess with the NPCs as much. The physics, as I said, are not as good, but this game is a lot of fun. It's a big step forward. This is when I thought, okay, Hello Neighbor 3 is probably gonna be one of the greatest Hello Neighbor games. And I'm gonna give it A tier. Now, Hello Neighbor 3 Prototype 3. I have mixed reactions about Prototype 3. I feel Prototype 3, it's definitely a jump from Prototype 2. It has a lot more content, it has cutscenes, it has way better animation, a lot more characters, there's various endings, there's now cutscenes, the guest is in it, Peterson is in it. It's a big jump. But in my opinion, I feel like it's not better. I mean, it is better than Prototype 2, but I don't feel it's much better. I don't feel like I felt a little disappointed a tiny bit when I was playing Hello Neighbor 3 Prototype 3. I just feel like it wasn't that fun. I didn't have a lot of fun with it. I know a lot of people might have had fun with it, especially modding it, but in my opinion, I just didn't really have fun with it. So I'm gonna give it A tier, right behind Prototype 2. Okay, so we're in the last 4. We are in the spin-offs of Hello Neighbor 2. So let's do Hello Engineer. Hello Engineer wasn't good in my opinion. It was very buggy. When I was playing it, I noticed the fact that when I was driving the vehicles, it often just flipped over. The physics, it wasn't like Hello Neighbor 1 where it was fun bad physics. These are not fun bad physics. It was very buggy. At a point I didn't even know what to do. I was just stuck because I didn't know what on earth I was supposed to do. So it wasn't that good of a game. There was the tutorial for it. It was barely even a tutorial. It wasn't that fun. I'm gonna give this D tier. Now, Secret Neighbor. Secret Neighbor is super fun with friends. Normal online, I feel, isn't as fun as with friends. With friends, Secret Neighbor can be a super fun time. So, Secret Neighbor, it's pretty well made. I like the fact that out of anyone who's playing, one of them is Mr. Peterson, and they have to try and hide it and use strategy to get one of the children alone. So it's a good way to use strategy. It's a fun game. You can play online, so even if you don't have friends, you could just play. So I think it's a decent game. There aren't many bugs. You can change your skins, which is really cool. It's a pretty good game. A tier. Now we have Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek. Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek is one of the best Hello Neighbor games in my opinion. It was amazing. The storyline was the best out of all the others. Like all the other Hello Neighbor games, the storyline was more confusing than Hide and Seek. Hide and Seek told it straight. I could understand it. And it was amazing seeing the kids' imaginations come to life, come to reality. Like with Maya and Aaron, it was really awesome. The way they told the story, the gameplay was fun. I like the fact that they added hints, like when you were taking a while not finding a toy, or whatever you're trying to collect, Aaron would put a hint so you know where to go. I like the fact that you had to use different items for it, and I like the fact that the setting was changing for each one. Like in the beginning, you were in a safari, and in the second one, it was like you were in the city. In the third one, it was like a city that was on fire. The fourth one, I can't really remember. The fifth one, I'm pretty sure is when the entire house is huge. And then that last scene where Aaron pushes Maya, like that was incredible. Like the slow motion and then Mr. Peterson at the end, that was incredible. And like seeing Mr. Peterson come home with his wife's bag, like if you knew Diane, his wife, got into a car crash, and him doing that and his children hugging him, that was amazing. Like that was amazing storytelling. This game, S tier. Now, Hello Neighbor Search and Rescue. Search and Rescue, if you don't know, is the VR game of Hello Neighbor, and I feel it's one of the better ones. It's a really good game. The puzzles aren't confusing. I managed to beat the entire game with no tutorial, no looking up anything, which I couldn't do for any of the other ones. all the other games except Secret Neighbor, I guess, because it's not a tutorial game. And I needed a tutorial in order to beat. So, but this one I didn't. So it was really good with that. I feel like it looks awesome, especially it makes you feel so small. It makes you know what the kids feel, like what the main characters feel in the series. Cause like Peterson is huge, and the only thing that I wish they would do is make it so that it's much easier to get away from Mr. Peterson when he's chasing you. I feel that when he started chasing me, there was nowhere I could go. He has the ability to go through all these gates. I'm stuck in a room. So I feel like they could have made it so that you have better places to exit. I like the dream sequences, sort of. I think like dream sequences, they were really awesome. It shows you what's happening, especially the one with Aaron. And then the jump scares at the end really got me. I got so scared in that game. But they did a really good job with that. Like, the story, and especially at the end where you can turn into Aaron and the guest. It is the first time you could play as the guest, except I guess in Secret Neighbor. And the first time you could play as Aaron ever. Like, in others, you couldn't play as Aaron. Like, Search and Rescue was really good. I feel it wasn't as fun as Hide and Seek. It was more fun than Hello Guest. Not as fun as Hide and Seek, and not as fun as Hello Neighbor. So this is a really good game. It is really fun. I recommend it. The only problem is you could get dizzy at times because there is a lot of climbing. And it is, and I'm not saying it has 0 bugs. It has plenty bugs. But I only had the bugs when I played on the Meta VR. That VR, it was pretty glitchy. I often started clipping and flying, and that can make you really dizzy if you have motion sickness. But on something like the PlayStation 5 VR 2, that's a really good place to do it. Or just any high quality VR. That, like, it makes it amazing. It makes it feel so real. So this game, I think it's getting S tier. So this is my final ranking of all the Hello Neighbor games, excluding the betas. I am pretty sure I got all Hello Neighbor games. I made sure to check. If there's any I missed, please let me know in the comments. And I might do this again when there's more. I might even at some point do one ranking all Hello Neighbor media, like the show, the books, and the games, like doing everything related to Hello Neighbor. I might play the beta soon, so stick around for that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and